Hi, first graders. Mrs. Donahue here to talk about science this week. This week we're talking about working together. Together we can. Our big idea is, how does teamwork help us? I'm going to read a little piece called Together. Together is better, whatever we do. You get so much more done when someone helps you. If someone is lonely and not having fun, just ask them to play. Two is better than one. Books sound much better when sharing with a friend. Together is better, beginning to end. That's by Constance A. Karami. This week I'm going to talk to you about how animals work together, and I'm going to show you where to find our lessons on Ed Your Friend in Learning. When you sign in to Ed Your Friend in Learning, you'll see the assignments button in the middle. And if your teacher has assigned your work for this week there, that's where it'll be. If you're not seeing that work there, that's okay. You can still find stuff by going to the main screen and clicking on Unit 5. It's the one with the mom deer and the baby deer, because animals and they're young. And we're working on lesson 3 this week, so find that down there. 1, 2, 3. How do animals take care of their young? And then we'll see the resources. The best way to find the resources is to click Format, Ebook. These are going to be the interactive versions that your kids can watch videos, or kids, if you're watching, that you can watch videos and do all the fun stuff we do in class. You click Open. This is what it should look like. It's usually really loud, but there are settings that you can adjust. I'm going to show you the PDF version, and if you see this, this is not the ebook. Find the ebook. Anyway, I'm going to read off a PDF because it's easier for me. By the end of the week, you're going to be able to describe patterns in how animals take care of their young. When you're looking into that, you're going to see something like this. Many animals help their young survive. This frog carries her tadpole up in a tree. She puts it in water inside a flower. The tadpole gets what it needs to live and grow in the water. Can you explain it? How do animals help their young to survive? I wonder if that's the kind of thing we're going to read about and hear about in our vocabulary for how people help each other. Now I'm on Wonders. You see it in my background. And I'm going to show you the weekly opener video. If you go into Wonders, you'll be able to hear the sound. I hear it in my ears, and I'll repeat it back to you while you listen. Taking action. How can we work together to make our lives better? When many of us work together, we can tackle big jobs and improve our environment. These kids are working together to keep the park safe for everyone to use and enjoy. Maybe they had a party and they're just cleaning up after themselves. When there's a big job and each person takes a part, the job can be done quickly, like helping on a project or drawing a picture or cleaning up. These children are cleaning the net on a basketball hoop. They're also helping each other stay safe on a ladder. They're working together as a team, and that can make our lives better every day. So going back and remembering what I said about the frog and what we just heard about these people working together, I want you to think about how we help each other. And I want you to think about how how do animals help their young survive? What did you read the frog do, or what did you know from real life or from a movie? Think about that and then write a sentence. You might write, I know animals help their young survive because, and then tell me why. Or you might write something that you just thought in your own words. That's good too. Thanks for watching Day 1 First Graders. And tomorrow we are going to talk about vocabulary. We're going to see if the vocabulary for working together with people is similar to the vocabulary that animals might use or that we might use to talk about animals when they take care of their young. See you tomorrow. Now that we've talked a little about how animals and we've read how people work together, and we read about how a frog helped her tadpoles. Many animals help their young survive. This frog carries her tadpoles up a tree. She puts it in water inside a flower. The tadpole gets what it needs to live and grow in the water. We talked about how people help each other to survive, and we read about how the frog helped her young to survive. I'm going to read that one more time. Many animals help their young survive. This frog carries her tadpole up a tree. She puts it in water inside a flower. The tadpole gets what it needs to live and grow in the water. The question is, how do animals help their young survive? You can write me a sentence or two or more about how one or more animals help their young survive. Here's an example of 2 sentences you could write about this frog that show me you know one example of how animals care for their young. The mom frog blank her tadpole up a tree. What did she do? She puts it in what? Inside a flower. Why'd she do that? Tell me about how an animal helps its young to survive. I'll be going over vocabulary words with you tomorrow, and we'll be thinking about how those words are true for animals and for people. Thanks for watching Day 1 of Science.